in the month of June. It's made to crow or Eastern Ukrum.
Okay.
Then I made to crow or Western Ukrum.
Okay.
It's that borehole has been done.
And on I hear fan no
Western Ukrum. In your Western Ukrum or Lagos town area.
Okay.
Now you try the picture say
right.
So far in the month of June and July, my commission made to 2 boreholes in 2 communities.
Okay.
And it is my intention that by the time I able to December, and at least one of each of the major electoral areas are in Su or major issue, we would be able to bring water to the people in that area.
Okay.
Then another caller about Effia gata kesena. You know, gata ni mwefu. Or no, in fact, say Effia, as part of my sanitation project, one of the biggest problems we have when we have flooding, young gutters, and the gutters, say Ochoka, another or shelter, we need to go in and work. Into the last cleanup exercise around the Effia area, that gutter was touched, but I touched it from Cocoa Villa area because now. Gata nwesi ukra. Exactly. It I had to go with a backhoe, a machine, and the rest, and then say boy, gata drains, from the Cocoa Villa area right down to where he's talking about.
Okay.
It's left with a small portion of that gutter stretch, Nyame Adoma, we will put in a lot more effort to make sure that and with that, the drain around the Effia area would have been dealt with.
Okay.
And then I think that the last caller was concerned about why are we doing a lot of work now because we want to stand as leadership. There say Oshe Maba Kwasemo Effia. Obemudo anya afi na masha asidem reboa. I've been helping the people of Effia over the past 8 years. I've been supporting in the area of education. I've been supporting in the area of health. I've been supporting in the areas of scholarship. In Tebia, also the member them Jina as member of parliament. In Tebia wante Ejuma Piame. I can assure him that this is not a one-day wonder. It's something that we have been doing over the past 8 years, and we will continue to do to better the lives of the people of Effia.
All right, Yabasho sanitation no proper. Exactly. Because it's like a issue Effia for pa. Sanitation issues and now where you here for?
I had a Kobe bar. Now the Kobe bar area one or Zongo, it's within the Zongo community.
Okay.
Now it had come to my attention there. When there is rain, when there are heavy rainfall now, in Sunitum offer one for one done.
Hey. And
so I paid a visit to that area and I saw one OBSC a Dan Kesepa, and that building has been abandoned because in Sunokwa off it almost fills up the entire
is that a building?
Onya the building or Obeba.
Okay.
And I had to take up step with Zoom line and the rest. I had to hire machines to go and desilt that gutter. In fact, according to the community, machine that is the first time they have seen a machine coming to do that kind of exactly this machine to go and work. It says Semenoka say boy all the drains within the Kobe bar, and it will amaze you that the recent rains that happened in the community, they had a very peaceful time because now drains in boy ma insuno obe ni na ofa kwankwe. But I use this also to educate the people. Onya de yaba ni ebe tigate ni na bibia, but here answer we are a cause of some of this mess. If you are my yengata Yembola na de yentunguyi. Again, as part of the sanitation exercise, we do education. Now you are my community now that we need to protect our own environment and make sure that yen rubbish na de betum ya tuwe not wait for the rains to come and then we pour everything into the rain. Into Kobe Bar, we've done the Kobe Bar area in the Zongo. Very, very heavy sanitation exercise. Now, man, sometimes I meet it to get him the mood at the man Zoom line the Juman.
Because what you say, where you feel promise
exactly, and you know, exactly. Now, why where's your machine Obama, they were very grateful. Even beyond it, I did even work with Mama significantly. Them area no sunimu.
Okay.
Last weekend we were at New Site area around the White Diamonds. White Diamonds area, and so we have a very huge drainage situation, which is a problem. That one too, we attacked it last Saturday. And, you know, a lot of work has gone on, and these things we do not for political gains, but we want to do something that will impact the lives of the people within the community.
Me share na say adwuma na wo hwache and I say obi anye community member na assembly mani ho
normally say me ko honum na I also engage the assembly members and even the community
because
people.
they should be able to tell you their challenges.
Exactly. And you know, normally anyone in common, they know it's a problem. But ebi a catch assemblyman beko ebi assembly.
Okay.
Oko assembly no ko catch assembly said okay. We want to come, but we don't have the resources.
Okay.
It's ebi a machine now. May fair now or your assembly machine, but I had to pay for the fuel for it. I had to pay for all the logistics around it. Wheelbarrows na nimu machines are what there. So at the community level, financing it amongst themselves need a problem.
A problem. So assemblyman should
exactly. Niska or Fumti, we need that kind of partnership. And I also I remember what I said there. Though or yesikano or yesikebia, so I say amongst us actually the devastation that those rains or the Brian now you need Japada or say no time in time out. If the community decides there will be for 5 cities. One fambra if you be for 500 5 city crambra now say when you're 2,000 or 3,000 cities it could go a long way to finance ABR the fuel for the machine. And our boys nesa what the one man power you have to give them food, you have to give them some motivation. On the day I had to feed about 500 people on breakfast. I had to do a kinky party after
the 500 and then lawyer I think say or penny was say yankasa cry ye
that is
but as a Ghana for Nankasa pay Obindi come here near
that is correct. That's it. And at times it also comes to leadership.
Sure.
And you know what I am offering, Debi Amanameka, and I want to be a servant leader.
Okay.
And someone who understands, who go down to them, who will discuss the issues with them, so that so it wasn't NPP coming to clean.
Okay.
It isn't Yaw Boamah coming to clean, but it is the people of Kobe Bar agreeing that we have a problem. Now, lawyer has come in to assist us so we clean our environment, and that is the mindset I'm there for all the other places.
All right. Now, Osha, ahoke kanoni pabe 500. Next will be anya. Obiam enya or pencil de ne shim so that the problem will be solved. After that, I think eno na also gata kese mu de no. Most started baby gradually it is also coming. All right, so let's touch on education.
5.1.
Okay. The last time meba hadi me catch there na ye prepare for BEC.
Sure.
You know, I had gone to sponsor one of the mock examinations for all the BEC students. Into post 8 around June they were supposed to know one BEC examination. So I visited them again, all the students, and I donated 1,200 sets of mathematical sets, pens, pencils. Nanzama ubutu moda on exams. Fortunately, though me yama the entire Effia both the public schools and the private schools. I later got to realize that there are some other schools that ebi water krade, ebi wokwisimintima, and once what now we hear emboa. So I extended similar support to those.
And also can constituency.
I don't know constituency. That's a Ghana na yeruboa. At times, you know, you want to even extend your help beyond your boundaries, because some of Framan wodie mahen as a country. And I don't want to be bound only by just the Effia constituency, but even beyond it, say ebinum here bibini ebotumi aboa. We go a long way to assess. So we had a very good BEC exams. I discussed with the municipal education directorate. Me pede what I said, education da makumado. Into know everything that we need to do. I from and we pass out successfully. We have to do it, and so I've arranged a package or a scheme with the municipal authority. Motivate teachers within the Effia constituency, so that teachers will give up their best when they are teaching our children. And then I've also discussed with the directorate grade in terms of performance, right from the primary level to the secondary level. Into baby a year to see, we'll be able to enhance it. I want to keep a very strong working relationship with the educational directorate, so that you're able to be aboa na ya yen. Abua and BEC for now. I've also, as I indicated, this Saturday, Takrade Technical Institute, TTI, I've engaged them. They are doing their first in over 25 years or so. Almost 30 years. I feel one first speech and prize giving day. So I'm supporting them.
And I won't keep them so long.
Money they be Saturday Saba.
Maybe principal. No. Exactly, but when I was here, Bisem Henry, near Missem.
That is our only technical and vocational school, Takrade, and Effia. The number of students will produce on a yearly basis. Attention in Shadan Kohonum. So I've made it a part of me to engage the leadership of the institute. And we are able to me and I've been engaging the students themselves. Those who just passed out in their final year, in our second year and our first year. We will take advantage of the vocational and technical training so that we build their capacity, we empower them, we give them the needed support. Now once we move on our vocational and technical training is also one area. And come this Saturday, TTI is proud to host Onua FM and Onua TV on their
for the first time. Yabekwa witness be na ya ready keep you for all these years avena. But utina for time na initiative say yabade na say so amoju educational plan non so etum. Na woni a teacher for no get in touch ya na omo challenges de senior education ewo wakoma so no omo challenges ni bi wo wa ye betimi address ya na
say mini teacher for, and when I talk about teacher for now, I've engaged teachers from the basic level. My engaged teachers are all secondary level, and I've even engaged teachers at the tertiary level, because Ebemuda Yewo Takrade Technical University also in the Effia Constituency. So it's an intention then we create an educational hub in Effia Constituency to be up school papa able to menya Takrade or say to eba Effia enya dem school nibi. Now, in engaging teachers at these various levels, one area or concern capacity building. They are unable to further their education. Maybe on my why ready they obey, but Sikana Odibetia fees we need to now develop some scholarship scheme for teachers in Effia constituency. I've told them that Yameya Domna say maybe one member of parliament. One of the areas I'm going to support and push is to get as many teachers as possible to take advantage of the scholarship package. The second area are concerned to them about the parent-teacher relationship. It's in the Effia at some point the teachers was there why ready. They were but they don't get the collaboration with the parents. It's a Afrabano on best school. It's a teacher new could be how do the parents receive and react to those things? It's all the time be now why how or the ama teachers no. So they've asked that I speak to the parents. It's imagine akwenye do na makache awo Effia. The teacher for next there why a crowd there obabua na wa tete mboframa no. But mboframa na ya so dzena so obeka che na wonte na won hwe kwa na wobema mboframa no wetu wa be school na we sua the most or send of factor. So these are some of the concerns, but beyond it is what I also talk about.
95.1
amongst the government agencies in as member of parliament about extra motivation.
Sure.
In able to, some of them is not only financial, it is about recognizing their effort. And others will catch or they be a warrior program. Over the past 2 weeks or so, I've had invitations to about 15 graduation ceremonies or Effia, from kindergarten to JHS, amongst others.
Yeah, quite an MBA graduation.
Yeah,
Makwana at that time, you be school first time. I want to tell Makonia. What promote 200 dollars? Now, terminal report on the trousers of Waka and one Wakawa. But I said, you have very big graduation.
But, in Faso, some of this graduation, when it affords us as leadership to encourage the people. And in Crawford and Moframan and Susa, what ban with the one answer one nebusia for one uncles, one amenoma, when yin if you won't be Drubia, with themselves as an encouragement and motivation.
Okay.
And, you know, we use those platforms to talk to them about being responsible, taking their education very seriously, and also take themselves away from drugs and alcoholism. It's I mean opportunity now. These are the things that make a share from, because you have a very youthful population as a country and in Effia. It was a damn bebu no tembi ayeno kasa ne ma woni nu ada ho na wo hu de do inzamemu yeden kakrano. There is still light at the end of the tunnel.
Sure. Enti nyame adoma sene America mu wanya wo ho nti ase no. Nyame adoma Saturday campaign launch wo Effia Constituency. Some woni mi se me de me to sa enti unsima tumetu anesa ade na hu hia me enti na me tumetu enti nyame adom na so hu me Effia on Saturday anesa medical bo amane da se me kwa Effia but yasha campaign no my senior ebesi akọ na ye wi ayehwe messages a ewo mu ni bi.
Okay. Enti as a political party the party ne mayen structure the run yen campaign 2024.
Okay.
So at the national level, a campaign team was inaugurated by His Excellency the flag bearer, the Vice President. And watch most regional campaign team yebe constitute, and then they've given us at the constituency level no campaign team yebe launch another also they constitute.
Okay.
So I've constituted the constituency campaign team, and Amasandia constitute electoral area campaign team.
Wow.
And Ayasandia constitute polling station campaign team. It
no they are way a door to door promise.
It you set up campaign team from polling station to electoral area to constituency. It's them group of people in na nyame aduma Saturday meboa honano.
Okay.
Na yako inaugurate. It's the first inauguration is the campaign team. You inaugurate from constituency to electoral area to the polling station. And this number alone is about 1,800 people.
Wow.
Yeah, because every polling station, we have the 5 polling station executives and 15 other persons are one polling station what Jimmy message d what the message of the NPP. Now why you ready there will house to house now until I have about 94 polling stations. If I multiply 20 by 94 alone, you are talking about almost 1,800 people. Then I have the numbers. What do you need in one any menu bin me share ye din komo. But this is the platform I'm offering all of them, so that, as you are saying, they will get a clear message from me and from the party leadership on how we want to run the campaign 2024.
Okay.
That is the campaign team inauguration.
Okay.
Now I have special invitees who are coming.
Okay.
The Honorable Attorney General Godfrey Adame is coming.
Okay.
For the program. My member of Parliament, Honorable Joseph Kujo, is also coming.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's coming so that if we are united.
Sure.
Because from day one, the party and he's been very supportive of my Ejuma Meye with Honorable Joseph Kujo will be there.
Okay.
I have my board chairman, MP for Iskado Ketan, and chairman of GRU board, Honorable Jugati.
Wow.
Yes, Jugati will be there.
That's the man.
Exactly.
Well, politics were Ghana, how to mean you Jugati film.
Exactly.
What you say? Political household name.
National organizer Nana Boache will be there, Anthony Kabu. And all the MPs and the regional executives, Bubu, Mesa, all of them are coming to support because we want to maximize the numbers in Effia.
I feel person would the best saying a count.
Yaw Boamah-Nyarko, it says opposition for vote.
Okay,
for strategy, but we are aware that we will give a very significant margin, not only for what is worth, but because the people of Effia appreciate the ideas we are bringing on board, will appreciate the vision that we share, will appreciate a Juma so far, Yasha Yeriye near Dabwa, and when they give me the mandate, we can do more for the people of
Effia. Chippy weighing in. We are new candidates on the ticket of NPP, and our opponents now also every NDC eba on their tickets, and also your new candidates of an NDC neighbor. Timunina, we are fresh babies.
Exactly.
Musu say better of kaka.
Oh, a contest, you don't want to underestimate anybody. So I've taken it with all the force that I can gather. I have attended a couple of programs with him, Abdul Majid. I always say the Oyinipa, it's also a dream, Kakra, Onitrima, Onoso Pede Odeboa. Every platform I hold, I let him understand the main tonation, meaning that may win elections, but I will bring him on board as a principal person. Neso Kakra or one dream or Opedo de Buenfiano. We will put it together and work it right from the beginning. I've already engaged him. We discuss about the good of Effia, but unimde ekonede. Yebedi kunimti maso me onto nenchen me de na adwe na no so no me de be ka na ye
all right okay enti yanhwe messages awo nyame ya adom a Saturday a obeka ma efiafo ase and na wo mo be call door to door no to preach it because in Crawford Timika say as a communicators na kasa kra nipa ne campaign message no mo ntia ase ana o mu ntimi defending ye ana nti yehwe messages no one after the other.
Okay, and the primary message Medrema, the people of Effia, is what my theme is: the new hope and the fresh ideas. It me pede Effia for what I said there. Ejumeda order in any ma yedreba 2025 no or a well thought out plans and strategies. And they are new and fresh. Now, you can new on Shede Obia and Febi Mbada. But you have an old way of doing things and you need to refine and get it anew to meet the needs of our time. It is a urban ejumasema debia make unemployment in Effia is a big deal. Youth no wonya ejuma enti aba new innovation amedre ba yedre ba beboa Effiafo moaye. And some of the things that I have already started is to build their capacity and their skills. It is a obi wo honom o se dem mepede misua kaka onya wano na ebe ka dem mepede misua kaka aba driving schools and a war no ma may part na one mark actually on the sepede isua car you can go to this driving school and then do it. So a real driving school now you cannot drive until you have a license.
Sure.
It is a driver's license. Them opportunity na maya to one ma able to afaduna enya wo driver's license.
Okay.
Enya wo driver's license we are aba kwan na ebe fado a ebenya edwuma aye a oye ka aye. When I go out there and I'm looking for driving opportunities, minya driving opportunity now I put it in a portal, I put it in a frame the people of Effia can access. I'm creating a database and I'm creating job opportunity platforms. It is a obi we Effia na say a catch them de kita Sivia. I can give you a link or a code say ebo them code in a link na ekwa eben with job opportunities as your member of parliament metum ma hwehwe na meda to honum. Then you don't need to be NPP or NDC or anybody. All you need to do is that you need to be a resident of Effia. Then you can go in there, access that portal, put in your CV and everything, and then you get a call.
How do you do that? Because
digitalization.
Digital, yeah. Now me shine, me was a lawyer there when your opportunities in see what create ya den at all. Me Effia, me boy room na me better with them in Effia.
Oh yeah, Baba link. I said that more house number.
Oh, really? Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah, because I want to be sure that a Juma Mary Peno.
What they made fearful. Sure.
Just some few days ago, Minya janitorial services, one of the very good hotels in Takrade. One CV, what's open the house cleaning and the rest. We sent it about 3 or 4 of them have been called. They've gone for interview. They are successful. They are going to start job working there, and they are going to be paid very well. Over 1,000 cedis for cleaning a hotel.
Hey.
You understand?
And
these are the innovations that we need to think outside the box to do. It's on the fire, immigration, police. It is a police in Bear na soja and Bear not shed a young Quidumana. It's Ninyina Yame Adumna say we have started the process, but it will become much more stronger when I become their MP, because then you set an MP's office.
Sure.
You give certain details to the people. It is a Ruko school. Impo say now we are taking national service people, correct? It will be our open national service or Ruko be that be page, and the person can get into that link, put in your details, and then those data will be updated every now and then. At one point in time, I should be able to know the number of graduates Effia Wape Warrior School. 80 graduates because on us or smart now or the masters now or scholarship. I don't need even the person to come and tell me them. I can review, I can get a team to review and advise the person. No, looking at your qualification, it will be important for you to continue and have charter in taxation, charter in accounting, so that you become much more useful. So you provide advisory role. You provide advisory role to them. And I've done that kind of work to a couple of people where to change one path in terms of what they wanted to do and now where they are going.
Producer, what is bravo? Bajo producer said they were course in neighbor where no. Na sukure yabu eti osa me fa course ne kakra e de ka ho nti me pa cho mo ma kwa me fiafo ne emfre mo ma lines na blink wa hasa so 055692 445. So now me say questions were one anchor for person mu bisa me jai course nefa. It course ne blinky which we was say ye fa kakra. It me ba cho Yaw Boamah ewa ha. Effia Constituency questions be say 4 say sen e ba ye we yi ano. Ye dim koma akọ ye dim kakra based on the waka no wo asem bia opese wo bisa me pa cho mama enya centered to Effia Constituency. Pamochawa. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
Yeah, me pacho within baby, I'll frame me free.
I mean, pacho me diane uncle go me tasefi eta kwa de piano.
Okay.
Mommy, me bisa lawyer kwete kakra.
Lawyer
Sanitation. That was Effia Hamo. Effia Hamo, you was a got a baby mostly. We are putting a bit of lawyer there. You made dinner was that one mama got to know emotional. Or continue now why you are not there. Oh, yeah, Kakano, laptop, and I am a quarter percent bit lawyer.
So me da se papa was a lawyer starting ama gatas in one team. Na baby what you do no wabre ano obeto aso ne question ano no why are there senti na na wani abra wo free bebrebe. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Me pa cho we dey ni baby afra me free.
Pa cho me dey na ya.
Me pa cho ma volume ne ko form kakra ma me.
Pa cho me dey na ya.
Pa cho ma wo wo fa.
No, Effia 51.
Mpacho mamitio.
And lawyer no meet no class be about say upese usua. Upese utika.
95.1.
Na work about upese na utika na. A fine idea and work na. Nam person bisa ne say na ne frag better enso see first year ne man no. What the self to na man so nkusua ka twa an sana.
Hey, everybody. Mate lawyer bet obey you one no why?
Hello.
Hey, asemo. Okay, all right. Me bacho obetimi adjoin ye na wo question bia obetimi e dia bacho ye limiting to Effia Constituency. Sebe ya lawyer betimi ye ano e dia mayen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
City within baby after me free.
Mbocho from Abba Grace. Mfefi Effia kuma. Takrade.
Mami tio.
Yo, every day me for the makwenye na brinchi aka say am lawyer Yaw Boamah-Nyarko. Effia Constituency ene NPP papa yenya wo Effia Constituency. In fact, yes papa ni mozambo orbo constituency ma. Now the Effia na NDC NPP na ya papa na chiri. For the only Yaw Constituency no no. Oba Jena ntiasedo. Ije ya bi me catch lawyer the lawyer. You must suka says no. Effia man yenya so. Lawyer na wo da yenya the bedi yenyi wo yen election yellow for the next 20 years. Ebe MP na because Mali na day. In fact, audition. Ije ya bi Miss Michian pa na Saturday so. Yeah, launch campaign until Saturday the ampere bedja e we Effia Constituency. Effia man na Saturday. Eyen fa enya nche TT auditorium ho. Na yan launch ye campaign ho. E ya bi Miss Michian check as ko pa comment.
Mate ma wo se fiafo a hajake pa mu ka wie o ma yo madwen se show no mo ma menye o ma je aboso mate me da masepa fe na ma hu se lawyer munsi ni form wo hodomo Isaac Kofia J say Tascon TTU president and what the way about say the man of hope for the good people of Effia Constituency, new hope with fresh ideas. Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba cho within baby afra me free. Okay, now what's happening? Is it centered on Effia?
Me fi takwade meni di takwade pa. Takwade kubia na se region bia meni di takwade pa. But na se takwade asesa. I say takwade ho no enye se biem ti se first no. Tisi awu se krampo awu se awu tumu se overhead ya moye eja tisi ahokwa efu Takwadi say intellectual lawyer, Mr. Takwadi Munsi, Takwadi, and Media Takwadi, many Takwadi Mupa, Mepaso Mukasesi Castle, Isaac Castle Town.
Mpacho mate lawyer te onka why Gaswa di obekasa matakrade asemuni mebacho I say good afternoon lawyer Yaw Boamah bring on board fresh ideas and new hope. Effia Constituency thanks Almighty Allah for having him as our parliamentary candidate. All I pray for is good health and prosperity. Hafiz Ononkasa di Boamah Kanidin ho Effia Constituency. This is my man with beautiful hearts. The good people of Effia is with you. Surely the 7th December we will remember you. Greetings to Yaw Boamah. Abba Grace ewo Effia kuma enodi we ebaye. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba cho wodi ni baby afre yen free.
But my life is from Takrade, Effia Constituency.
Ba cho mami ti o.
Madam, Papa na o tell we ni mo na. Mutuna kare mu ni kaso. Basket. Na Effia I'm not going to put the local pastor because we put now Boamah the terrible Effia. Madam, o diplomat ni Effia, o NDC no, o NPP no, o have to control. O can control diana bakacho the papa no. Only him, on kada ule NDC no NPP. What go piano for? But I'm to papa no. Na go pon na o be chiro. Enough in the really Aka, Mpaiva boy na private you. Then I'm going
Onua FM 95.1.
That's right.
Me so me da say papa na kamfanti pure okay ma pai ma so sa na mentere ya asem wo ya titi. Nyame ne mebuafo ba ono ne de na anya question was say lawyer de on fan we so ya NDC ni onima ne so ye fia ni a wo ye fia ni waka obia abom. Good afternoon. We thank God for your life. What you are doing for Effia Constituency, though you are not a member of parliament, is unprecedented. Your selfless dedication to the development and growth of Effia Constituency is unmatched. We pray the whole Effia Constituency will reward you in 7 December by voting massively for you. General K in Cancer, Ewo Effia, aka Lawyer Boamah Afa. Hey. See, according to us, my name is General K in Cancer, aka Lawyer Boamah Afa. It's a shame to John Dramani Mahama and NDC supporters that Ghanaians are highly disappointed in them, that they had all the opportunities to tell and explain the meaning of their 24-hour economy, but because of business, they couldn't even mention it. Therefore, we reasonably Ghanaians shall vote for Dr. Boamah, Napo, and Honorable Lawyer Boamah to continue moving Ghana forward. Effia is the best. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Sorry, where am I? My mamu jina swache. Hello, good afternoon. You are really doing well, yeah. Keep it up. I'm Abdul Latif from Takrade. I'm so much confident in your guest, who is Lawyer Boamah. His good work is unwavering, and I pray to God He gives him victory. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, mommy.
Yes, sir. Udini baby, I frame me free.
But you're from Boboski. If you come VIP.
Okay, all right, I'm into you.
Me, Pocho, honorable not in the winning one. Or honorable Yaw Boamah. Honorable Rabin Pocho Michel. Yamin show. Yamin can see what you may dearly do Effia Constituency. Mommy, maybe my samada. Here, Papa in the one. Mommy, on your part, you insist saying or that by Effia Constituency. Let Takrade as a whole. Only Bridgeman Kasan, on Yenjin, and you be NDC, NPP, PNC, who party Bempa, Alpha Hauda, about Bow, on Yenjin, Tiamin Shano, net 7 December, so if you for young care, then 2 money and 2 man about me, no 200 million my affair with ya, Madame I say.
Me so me da say, Moha Jackie Mishono, ye. Effia for me nim say na musu bantie so ahu Enoch Okai Ababio was Yaw Boamah is a dedicated leader in Effia who cares for our youth. His efforts have created job opportunities and scholarships, helping to build a brighter future for our constituency. BDT official also on behalf of the students at Takrade Technical University, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for the remarkable impact you have had on our lives, your dedication, leadership, and support. Rapture Eugene. Honorable, good afternoon. God bless you and give you the strength to lead Effia Constituency. Kweku Sego was a man with fresh ideas. Effia Constituency will reward your hard work come December 7th. Lawyer Wahejaki Effia Constituency. And Awama Oma Hejaki Micho no swewie. Okay. Yasha question ba ko pene bae. De aka ni nyina no de yehu ba bi ekoye. Eti answer no mai na afi yenko messages na nyame yadoma Saturday ye be kan so.
You the main question obey cleaning na Yasha say no whether there be ayedru ni dey si wa na de be kodo. Most amidi can care no, it's something that is going to continue. Now yeah no only for a political season, but you're here to make sure that we beautify and clean our gutters across the entire Effia constituency. On a weekly basis, my demarcate Effia into 10. In every week, one area. One area. The mighty so far, I 3. Nyame Adoma. This coming weekend, you back with the 4th one. Next week, you back with the 5th. Dema. Na yare yano. Now you share new areas are Nisuhia interventions, and I'm already in discussion with Zoom Lion and then the municipal assembly. Now you make sure the baby are yebe here assembly no so nem boa kese another yebe here other corporate support. I'm going to leverage and then we are going to continue that cleanup exercise and we'll make sure
Papa no question say sanitation hu here omo
very
and what shall say no mo pese obejai sure. All right. Messages ni bebre. Mekasa meka ya hwan komo no kra ye ni o. Adam for say ni I say lawyer ya ni jo ho ba wo kai se unim se NPP boycott media general patch o mo boycott Onua ai o mo boycott Onua TV3 and okra mbeba munya abotire they will come back ai BDT official say a visionary leader anti ya hwa ya di kan aka education any aka sanitation any aka job opportunities. To us. Aha, obi kaka driving na samuno. Say I don't know my wagen say no more briefing space. O metie dia wo ka bia bisa kosa. Enti wa say driving no eno so wo si onipa no kosua wi a o obeye den.
Enti na mana mechire mu kosi den. With some of the innovations and interventions that medreba no me pede o ye end to end. Enti no and shall say there a reboa ubi na finding kosi baby are only useful. Okay. So I used the area of driving as one example. Okay. Whereby ubi shall say there opede usia driving or say there you two ye buana near shemodi kosi. Urban may find the support I made them the market women and wanna traders our Effiana. Yeah. I offer support not only in cash. Ebi on ma may offer in the form of kind. Enti obi another nature obi from us the otonjeni. Enti no ni jeni ton wa akufum into hiamwa. Now first two people are what on jeni what did them minim say one walk okay they say moboa jeni for. Enti what I did was one me ma obi ko shedo and require the wodi gwan water jena na wo ko share no na many onion market moko onion market na me ko pay onions na me de bre one now you give them the onion in good quantity. Now what on so I have a team that follows up to monitor and make sure they onion dama auto na no ready, but how are they able to turn it from a small support into a meaningful thing? Okay. And I'm also using my avenues anytime I talk to them. The once you are mosa was sika what the business. You know, in Zame my eden. But Elton I didn't say Inya Fasa or said that a 2 million Fasuni be added to Honum. It is a boabo and Fasuna on kitting pa that Chibiano sepede ubi boawa. Ebo to my bet said, oh, me a Jumano and Fasuka Kramenia 500. But Minya Ebia 300 be Kawan another 500 Kawan. Obotum wa boame Jumedino Nimu wa. So the thinking around some of the engagements are many. Market women and when I hear how am I going to just not support them as a one-off thing, but you are concerned about moving it from the initial support, tracking how well they are doing, and also assisting them to know how to save for the future of their work. Yes.
Okay. And Bacho, may I sure say what will be a question? And Tiasiana, I clear. It's young share. Message is say you share job opportunities. What's your course and buy no crowd here? Just say no crowd here. Oh, yeah, job opportunities. You know you are doing it already. It's in Yami Domina say woko parliament and no crowd bema offer no more be and no benya connections. I would do a full from Babe Candia. Oh, yeah, that no. It's you know you're very very important. Me pamcho me say media me marking scheme. Me di Jumano mensano. Enti obia me hu se wo ya de pa me support no me na me mark o ti lawyer obe hu se me tia na me se me de marking scheme ato adwuma na wo ye ne ho a medical mo ate ase dada efiafo na ye adwuma mo mo enti ye support ma obe ye MP a me mark o.
That's correct.
Ai obe hu an matutu afidie na afa me de akosi afia me so mo mra ne mark lawyer moto abama no mfie mienu ni mfie miensa ni adwuma wa ye no na na do be se somani ana somani na afa ye koye nim yanko afia market.
Yes. Into war market, last conversation, there were two things. The market itself as a structure, now one assembly need in common on what they can do to improve the market situation. I engaged the entire market. Okay. Sometime I think in June. Many marketing paying for all the stakeholders in the market. Meeting and make sure on how I want to support them with some loan scheme. But right after that, and I've been able to engage Maslock to assist in some of the financial support to the market women. So far, I've been able to roll over 100 women into the Maslock support scheme. We be the dance by Effia market. They've been called, their details have been taken, they are being trained in one way or the other, so that we discard them and it's not only limited to even the Effia market. Me hear research that Mwani Bibeko market for Dodona Beko the one our Effia market. But I gave some also to the Tanukru market. I gave some of the support to Kobiba market too, so that we can spread the help across them. But I've discussed with them my own special financing scheme. In August, towards the end of August, I'm going to launch that grade 4 Obeba. It's one shade in Yame August inquiry, I will launch that particular scheme.
Okay, and you say, we are touching on education, sanitation, job, which is one of the major issue away fear. Per the lawyer who can the nature say, Porter no beboa. Ama one more mako school no betimi log in. And one more must into skills and also even your opportunity to go and learn. After that, ni abua no set it up na se wako wanim. I think say nyame ya dom na unemployment no kra no support to timi kona enipa no be say 50 to 60% kra nya moa. Wo mo so be say ni sa help no e de akoma afoforo. Say be ya wo to da bia adwuma no mu kreti amo anam hotomo.
That's correct.
Na bona anabon school fees so baze nipa no wapa adwuma mana forever and ever ono ankasa ebetimi secure ne ho enti nyame yadoma Saturday time ne your time be
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
You be shemu you be shasa boy 1 o'clock by 2 na di dwumedi na shase
until yama na say 2
o'clock na dwumedi
Ghana time 1
Ghana time 1 Soroku time ya boy 1 na ya be so kakra sana 2 o'clock the official program na shase.
All right, esi nyame yadom Saturday ne de ye ginem ye beba be di ho adanse na ya hwese na esi ekọ meba cho we de enya no nti na mba e ba to unim se me meto chewa me de bo ba kum no ma mienu na se issue ba ko a e wo Ghana e se obi e ni abre ho e tax e to a ye gege e wo Ghana ba ko a ama na se mehu se dede kakra e wo parliament kra ye tax exemption a ye de ma companies ni bi e de ne ye hwe ansa ne am obi tax exemption.
Okay. But CP, most again, Oman nature no or ye trotia, and ye the church Oman. Ain't no, they be a meba hadia, me catch a Ghana for the ma on ye and do be no be my in scam ye die your man. Sure. Ye an answer never more.
I'm a cranny company.
Auto dubium no said there a ban so ta said a trona a man fu tiano. Mana yede yena a man for shadow there wotum we tiano dodo another wound tia. Okay. So people always want to see how you use the tax money and so if we use it judiciously then people will be committed to pay more. Now, Ebano, currently Ghana Revenue Authority, we've made it known to the public. The half year, as at the end of June, we were able to meet our revenue target, which is very significant because over the past 10 years or so, normally the beginning of the year. We normally do well in the second half of the year to meet our target. Okay. And normally in an election year, we've never met revenue targets in an election year. Okay. So this particular management and the board, would this one out there abadena ubotum waya yebotum ye meet revenue target for the year, irrespective of the fact that it is an election year. And also the strategy of management was still be customer centric. Okay. It's your budget tax, but fa abay fa ko close na to the first neighbor one the wall kana media de china yato to shop. You see all of those things not happening. It's where we are engaging them door to door, one-on-one, to let them know they know once any day no to and we're doing a lot of publicity and reminders to taxpayers to pay their taxes. Okay. It's us at the end of June. We had exceeded our revenue target marginally by 0.02, but that was still very significant. Now, one area Obua or Mane Sheshe, how do you balance tax collection and also bring development, another job creation. Intino ejuma ne ba ina ejuma no tum wotua eto. Say ejuma no wentum wamba more or difficult for you to because then beyond you are only going to the same old businesses. Sure. When we created tax exemption, tax exemption was to give opportunity for us to encourage industries. The companies obi ready there opede oboe company. Na se ejuma na obeboe wo Ghana no ebia enzama ohia odebeye dem company no obe create amano ne no da ba odeba ne boye din or capital intensive first and foremost. And sana ni duty ne so na rate na oye high. How do we grant such businesses some exemption so that obotum wa ban wa beset company ne up no da yejuma? One thing that people don't know is that Emma company be tax exemption, for example, on machinery and other equipment. Anytime you be them equipment and obey disposed, the tax is reverted.
Oh, okay.
It is a mefande edge machine the edeba beye ebia caterpillar edebe road another ebia bb edebe mines ejuma na se government more tax exemption the tax exemption on the machinery is available for your use, but a another business. Na business no or the akoyi juma. The tax that you were supposed to pay will have to be reverted back because the exemption was for your business and not on the equipment. They will be rolled over to other businesses. So people do it many times. In GRA, we've taken a lot more taxes back from issues that exemptions were placed on. Sorry, in juma. It's on. Now, F are 1D1F, and not only 1D1F. Government also at times comes up with policy initiatives. Then policy initiatives is geared towards making sure that Ebema certain reliefs now companies way to juma. So under 1D1F, as part of government policy in increasing industrialization and bringing on board more companies were supposed to be granted some tax exemptions so that we go to establish one factories in Juma. But them tax exemptions, you need Parliament and then the Ministry of Finance to work hand in hand and be sure the exemptions now are companies. Is it really an area that we want to grant that exemption? And are we able to measure the companies now want them exemptions at the end of the day, are they able to become more productive to pay back to the government in terms of employment, in terms of taxes, in PAAA and then other areas? And it's an interesting area, but we cannot deal with national growth and development without looking at tax exemption. But also you're careful also on tax exemption because it can be abused. It is a grant too much tax exemption. Now, I'm sure in what way is it benefiting the country? That also has a problem. But it is for Ministry of Finance and Parliament before you grant tax exemption. So if I am in Parliament next time, NASA will be the tax exemption issues about. You know the critical questions to ask and the information that you require. So you don't just come and say that may pay exemption for 100 companies. The previous exemption here and what has been its relevance to us as a country, and the new one impona edebano. What are the holidays and which about time no be what are our anticipated revenue generation from all of these things, and that will now convince Ghanaians that you can allow some of these tax exemptions to go. We have passed an exemption act, if you remember, and the exemption act is supposed to regulate tax exemptions. First, or through a ministry. No, I finance or no abeje. Say there's a more rigorous way. But Ghana we pass the laws. Who ensures that the law is strictly applied? And these are the issues for policymakers to look at.
But tax and the Dr. Binam de Neba me twene ho ayi kakra ba ono anya weze me bisa no be ze dem ya sure so o ba bi onim say ya de yo ba bisa me tax asem enti o be prepare because o expert enti a lawyer oni Effia fo nkasa si e be hia Saturday
yo Effia man da CP mosa ho nyina wonim no onche nyame adoma Saturday e be ba be campaign lunch me invite everybody in Effia to come to Takrade Technical University and let us have the campaign. But that's just the beginning. Ejuma kesena ye December 7th about 12:42. Mama Wata said menye MP na menye MP so menfema NPP another NDC. Me MP for the entire Effia community. Me no one di nkomo so Mama Wata said onye amenkote ma na minim na medreba. Me den won so wona adwen pa wo na abakwa na ihe nyina ye be dwen ho a ye be ma Effia waka wafa nintampe fra. So I'll be back. I'll continue to engage you as stakeholders. Mokoda na me no one edi inkita ho. But mana mepede what I send then nyame na adom na se what to abane mam December. Na December about to no smaka ache one day ye to ni boom boom boom. Yeah, nto on the canin yeah to obiara to ama lawyer Boamah na yeah ba Accra na ye the numbers neighbor we there ampa Effia fu nyina na wosomam na I'm ready to partner the entire Effia community, the chiefs, the people of Effia, the opinion leaders, and then the church leadership in Effia. Na nyame na aduma obema Effia YFL. Na wafa nintampi fra nyame sha wo nyina.
O nshira won so eniti nyame ya aduma Saturday. We make I see yetiti nye. Alright, ya go bo. Asemo. Me wonya o meti o. Bacho Saturday me we Effia Constituency. What you say? Lawyer Yaw Boamah-Nyarko. Ye be nyina ye be boa. Me de me ba be ye adwuma. Se be ya me ba bio na se me twe no na se me bisa masem a won ka se ya titi no am chair what ya konwa mu anko ba bia da bi me de mani kohwe na lawyer ma wo se na wo ba ase asoja funky to abi di wachi
enyo me beautiful daughters Ajua Effia na abena na me no ombe what's the bia wo hu mo TV do there ye program but wontum womba no womba mehwe mo juma won papa re nti come Saturday won nyina wo ba we Effia won na wo ba campaign bi wo ko gat
check yourself, you're on the screen. You're on the screen, so check yourself out. Ave mama say papa o boy adwuma pa. Okay, no na man ya fe. Adwuma bi a we bia e wose wo ma ehunu mu no am support o. Nti ya na mo amokege na politicians o mo ko ba bia mo fo mo manko. La ya ne mai o mo hwehwe nso odu ni do mo du na chi saa. Okay, so la ya be hia nyame adoma Saturday wo Effia Constituency nyina ye beba be ye de ye ba be ye adwuma ne ye de ye ba be hwe na ye bisa kosa na ye timi bisa ne ye proper for Effia fo amomate ase ti nyame adoma Saturday ye nyina ye wo Effia Constituency ye beba na ya be hwe se ne adwumadie no ebekọ se ne be ya ye ba na menti bibia ase a na fe me fra no ma hu se me fra lawyer so lawyer me da se ti nyame ye kọ Effia no ba
Yebeba
proper na me bounce amenya nsem bebre because am de mani kwore ade tie no kwa menya more questions for you me producer Henry Robert and de ko Facebook ma mo hwe ye Effia for and na mo ya ade mo hagya show na ma me akasa kra no agi me nsem na say support no ye bum bum ampa Iron Lady me de me pa cha ochena me no be hia makra